right. So I wanted to come and talk about something real quick. I would really appreciate it if people would stop coming by here flagging my videos on witchcraft. Just accept that it is what it is. Okay. I noticed that one video that I put up, you can tell the videos that y'all start flagging. So this is a channel about witchcraft. That's what I upload. That's what I put up. I can imagine that you are probably that men, and I have a real hard time calling y'all men. Misogynistic men, I have a really hard time calling you men. Um, because this channel is for women and witches. And you can tell some of the videos that I upload, y'all have nothing else to do but to flag bomb my videos. I can tell. That very same video is doing pretty well on TikTok. Okay. And I've noticed that a lot of the videos that I put up over here will get, sometimes they'll get like 10 thumbs up. It depends on what they are. Okay. On the craft. So it's not all of them. But it seems like all of my videos that are more so about women's empowerment and protection seem to get more thumbs up on TikTok. And do I need to remind you of how sick you are? You're sick. You don't want to see women and children protected because you're sick. That video is for women and their children so that they can know how to protect their families spiritually. And this has went on for far too long. And I'm putting my foot down today. There have been many of you men that have been on this platform that could have defended me a long time ago, but you didn't. I don't need you to defend me. This shouldn't be a war. Being on YouTube should not be a war. It's ridiculous. The fact that you're starting a war with a woman is even more ridiculous. I can't even tell you how unfathomable that is. Okay. I can't even tell you how unfathomable that is for either a group of men or either a group of very toxic women to be attacking a woman. And I think it's ridiculous. And I don't know is my mother is not on this platform. I don't have a mother, I don't have a boss. Okay? Nobody is my boss. And I don't even know when y'all claim I'm old and ugly and I look like a hag, but yet I feel subjugated. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one EQ, hey sis. I feel subjugated. Honestly. And it's been going on for far too long. And I'm tired of dealing with the constant attacks. And for some reason, I think that it is because I am actually a nice person. I am actually a really nice person. Because you wouldn't try that crap with nobody else, would you? That would be just like a bunch of giants, literal Nephilims, beating up and fighting a short 5'4" woman. I need to remind you Okay, because I've been called huge Milla, fat Milla. I am literally 5'4" tall. So you fighting and arguing with me and bullying me, that don't prove how hard you are. It doesn't. Talking crazy to me doesn't prove how much of a man or whatever you call yourself are. Okay. So this has been, I mean, it has been ridiculous. And I think that maybe you painted a picture of me for yourself, and you and I don't know. I would appreciate it if people would listen. People that are not here for some kind of spiritual enlightenment or witchcraft already shouldn't be on this channel. Now, I realize that there are some of you that are triggered by menstrual blood. Does that give you the right to flag my video? I know y'all flagged that video. You try to control the narrative of my channel. Immediately when I start uploading videos, you start false flagging. I know exactly what y'all do. I can see you. This is becoming redundant and ridiculous. And I'm a nice person, but need I remind you, if my family is ever harmed, oh, you're gonna be taken care of swiftly. I'm talking about swiftly, sis. Ain't that right? Let me tell you something. I know that y'all been leading up to this thing, these trolls, but let me tell you something. Everything imaginable. My guardian angels are sitting here right with me right now. Okay. If my family is ever harmed in any way, if we are ever harmed in any way, I'm talking about in any way, displaced, harmed, immediately you're getting insta karma. Immediately. This is unacceptable. Y'all are just as bad as people that sit around and listen to children get beat and you say nothing. And you hear about those stories of, you know, children that get harmed and they say, oh God, the whole world failed them. You know, I feel like the whole world failed me except for me and my sis and my sis. Otherwise, everybody failed me. Everybody. That is no mistake. That like honestly, I could really get into detail about as far as, and I'm not talking about anybody on YouTube. I'm talking about in my real life. Everybody failed me except for myself. And then when they saw that I wasn't failing, they wanted to fail me, So it's insanity. But, I'm not going to get into my spiritual problems. You know what? Maybe I should. Hey, Natalie, do y'all know that I had to remove a curse from me that had been very deep? It had been very deep. This curse was buried very deep. And this curse was created to cause people around me to very, very, very obsessively go against and try to work against everything that I want and love. Everything that I love was under attack. Everything that I am, anything that I want was under attack. And this, I guess it must have been dormant or something. I'm not real sure. Um, but yeah, that happened to me because I wasn't protected. Because I wasn't protected. Not really, not truly. Hey, Discover Top 10, you can ask me about that privately. It is getting late in the evening, but you can contact me at the number below or either visit the website. Um, yeah, you know, and it's never been my fault. It hasn't. So I've been through a lot. Anytime somebody puts a curse on you to where everything that you want or care about is supposed to be taken away from you, and then people are supposed to be hesitant about your worth and all of that, it's disgusting. Predicated upon by what? Yeah, just contact me behind the scenes. You can text me, because it's getting pretty late in the evening, and I may be available like for the next hour or two. Okay, but otherwise, I'd have to schedule you for tomorrow. Yeah. So, and at the end of the day, this is the thing, this is why my channel has been so heavily under attack. This is why I'm under attack on every freaking, like, I can't even go to other social media networks. I can't even go there because there's people following me. Okay. And we don't even have to say what's going to happen to the person that sent that to me. It was some kind of weird spirit. It was very weird, very strange, and off-putting. Okay. And it wasn't, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Okay. I can be honest about that. But, all I got to say is I feel sorry for the person that predicated all of that. I mean, that's all. What else can I say to you, or about a person that would do that? So, you hate me that much, you hate yourself. That's how I look at it. Because I've never done anything to anybody to deserve that. Like I said, it's just, but that's just, I don't, you know what? My deceased uncle used to always tell me to choose not to be insulted. And that was always very good advice. If I ever felt insulted by anything, he would say that. And you know what? I finally figure out what he meant, well, several years ago, the older that I got. But yeah, so I'm not insulted by it. I choose not to be insulted, especially when it has nothing to do with me. Okay. So, I get that you're obsessed. I get that. I mean, it's a serious, I don't even, and the crazy part about it is that I don't think that I look like Shrek or Fiona, so I don't understand why all of these freaking trolls are obsessed with me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. But it's like I said, okay, it's gotten a bit redundant at this point. Okay. It has. You got to accept what is. Okay. And honestly, I think the more and the more that I stay away from this website, because people are either going to hate you because you're a woman, they're going to find a reason to hate you because they hate themselves. And that's the truth. Especially if I'm nowhere near you or around you or not saying anything to you. And let's face the facts. We know that there are a lot of people for some reason on this website that hate people because they hate themselves. Okay. And it's kind of ridiculous. It really is. So, that video is important. Yeah, triggered by menstrual blood. Yeah, and that's exactly, I know that on TikTok they love when I do those menstrual blood spells. They love it over on TikTok. Okay, because people are a little, women and men are a little confused about how you can use menstrual blood for certain purposes. Okay. And I have the right to protect my family, and I don't, and see, this is the whole thing. I'm not one of those types of women. I'm not one of those types of witches to make excuses. I'm going to protect my children. I'm going to. I'm not a weak woman at all. Okay. When you decide that you're going to take away that ability for me to do that, and I've had people literally, I don't get it. Oh, here's my theory. I kind of played around a little bit with somebody with BDSM 10 years ago online. This is a true story. This is where this came from. I played around with BDSM a little bit, just said a little something here and there. Just it wasn't even that big of a deal. And ever since then, it's been a certain group of people that are not only sexually obsessed with me, but obsessed with me in every other way. I am not nobody's sub, or what do they call that? Substitute, a submarine. I'm not that to nobody. And I'm not trying to be anybody else. Okay. So I'm not trying to be anybody else either. I've been the same way for years, same reaction to the same people. I don't get it. Okay. So just stay out. Like I want these people to stay off of my channel. If you don't like me, don't watch me. That's literally how I feel. I don't have any videos about you on my channel. Maybe I do. Maybe you want me to take them down. Maybe you need to ask me to take them. If I don't think that I do. I think that I do have videos addressing things, and I may take that down too because I'm no longer addressing trolls anymore. I'm doing it now because some of these people ain't trolls. Some of these people literally are misogynists. Yeah, submissive. Yeah, I don't submit to anybody. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, honey. One EQL always has a choice of words, don't you? So yeah, I just it's gotten a bit redundant at this point. The same thing over and over again. Honestly, what I'm gonna say to the people on my channel that like my content, that like me, ignore ignore it. Try to ignore it. Even when I bring it up, just kind of let it roll off of your back because everybody knows that I am a sensitive. I'm not sensitive, I am a sensitive. I pick up on energies very, very well, very quickly. That doesn't mean that I'm not protected from negative energy, but I shouldn't have to use all of my energy protecting myself from negative energy. So that's why I did blood magic. Okay? That's why I did that. Because it shouldn't be an extenuating circumstance all the time, like a 911 emergency every single day when I step on the YouTube streets. Like every day, somebody's trying to claw at me, somebody's trying to get at me, somebody's glaring at me behind a computer like a weirdo. That's weird to me. Like, and I can see you, you look weird, you look cray cray, you know. And sometimes when I go live straight from my phone, I can see somebody toggling the thumbs up and the thumbs down. It's very strange. Get help. Get some help. You need serious help. Something is wrong. Literally, y'all, whenever y'all see me go live, it doesn't happen all the time and as often, but you can, I mean, if you have a mood disorder, just go and get some help. It's obvious that there's sometimes, it's like this weird energy, and it's you know you yeah, it's very weird. Somebody gets to toggling the thumbs up. How could you feel that passionate about me? You don't even know me. It's weird. It's weird. And the crazy part about it is that somebody else created that for you. You didn't, I didn't create it. You think I would do that to myself? Okay. Yes, women are vulnerable, even witches. Yep, we are. We're not men. Women are women. Start treating us accordingly. Okay. So if a bunch of men and their women pile up on me like crazy people, literally, it was a lynch mob. Literally a lynch mob. And then they'll say, "Oh, well, are you strong enough?" Well, yeah, I'm strong, but goodness gracious, like God. I mean, it was like God, I mean, really. And the crazy part about it is that none of you feel the need to publicly apologize, which is on you. Probably feel better if you just apologize because you were in the wrong, not me. So I don't have to take on that karma of whatever, okay. I refuse to do it. So I'm not going to take that negative karma, and it doesn't matter. So, anyway, I wanted to say that real quick. Oh, that candle is noisy. Goodness gracious. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Stop trying to oppress me. Stop, like, you're not oppressing anybody else. It's just me. Why am I the pick? Why am I your chosen? I didn't choose that. That's so weird. It is. It's very strange and unusual, the behavior. And it just doesn't make any sense. And I can tell when they're flagging. They mainly start flagging Thursday and Friday is when they start flagging. They just start boop, 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 just flagging over and over and over and over and over again. They probably have a computer program that they're using. You need to throw that program out and get a new programming of move on with your life. That need to be your new programming, boo. Okay. you know. I mean, seriously, you already know I'm a smart ass. That's not going to change no matter what's going on in my life. I'm going to always be a smart ass. Okay. And if I feel that enough, and let me tell you something. If I feel that something has been done to me and my family is harmed, I will eventually sue you in civil court. So if you feel that something is wrong, if you feel like something, like you caused something in my life and you feel good about that, please believe that you'll be receiving a summons to court. You'll be receiving a summons to court, and I will sue you for damages. I got a couple of people on here that I plan to sue. And I don't care if you have any money. I don't care if you have money or not. I'm still going to sue you. That's the way that life is. You'll find out. Okay. Because it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Hey, John, it's been a lot. It has. It's been way too much. Okay. So, that's pretty much what that is. And you got to stop trying to block bust on my business. You got to stop doing that because if at any moment, if me and my children are harmed in any way, do I even have to warn you about that? Like, you should be praying that things are okay. You should not be wishing bad on me, especially after everything you did, talking to these trolls and some of these content creators, because you gonna get it real quick. Okay, I've said that, and that's what my spirits mean. Okay, because you're not defending yourself. I'm handling my business. You're not defending yourself. You don't even have anything to lose. I do. So, that's for people that's sitting over there lighting candles on me profusely. Goodness gracious. You just like keep that flame going, don't you? They got you. So pitch you didn't even, well, it's not till tomorrow. The fall equinox is the 23rd. But, you know. Mm-hmm. Well, not only am I dealing with my family issues, and I'm not talking about in my household or my children. Not only am I dealing with family issues and crap, but I'm also dealing with people online that are obsessed. My goodness. Okay. And it's unfair. It's very, very unfair. It is. It's not fair. And, we're going to make sure that it's fair because it should be fair. It should be. I have every right to live a life, and I just didn't get it. I mean, you know what it felt like? I'm gonna tell y'all what all of this felt like. It almost felt it was so unbelievably unreal that it just felt like something plastic this whole time. Like everything, the whole totality of it. It's so it and it just it kind of felt like no is what just all the weirdness. And I think that if you're trying to accomplish something, you shouldn't have to be weird about it. That's just weird. Okay. Yeah. And trust me, I know me, people typically, for some reason, become very, especially if it's a personal relationship or somewhere where somebody tries to get close to me, people tend to be irrational about me. And it's like, my God, it's very strange how irrational people can be about Jamila. And it's like, wow, it's very strange. And, you should care about how you look in the public. Everybody should. It looks weird. Anybody that has ever stalked me, whether or not I know you from my hometown, it looks strange and weird. It's like nobody has ever done, like nobody in the world. No, like no one in this world, okay, Anita Baker. you know, no one in this world loves me like you do, huh? Okay, I haven't gotten a month's worth of peace since I relocated to Georgia, just literally because people want to stalk me into the end of the world. And it's weird. I mean, and that's not fair to me. I feel like Rosemary on Rosemary's Baby. Goodness gracious. So, yeah, I'm definitely not a submissive. I'm not nobody's slave. I'm not nobody's footstool or somebody's footrest or whatever. That's a fantasy that simply got made up in your mind to help you cope with, I guess, how my energy made you feel. I don't know. Okay, leave my channels alone. Okay. Anyway, we'll see if they'll do it. We'll see. We'll see if they'll do it. Never know. Miracles have happened. I've seen many of them. Okay. So anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I gotta go and quit. And can you know what? I just want to say that I appreciate the people that come and chat it up with me. It seems like the energy gets very weird whenever I come on here and address certain people. So what? I'm still gonna say what I have to say. Stop enabling crazy people that attack me. How about that? Can you do that? Can you stop enabling people and tell them how weird they are, bro? Just say, hey, this looks weird. This is weird. They know they're being weird, you know. They already know they're being weird. And now I'm being weird. So I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Have a good evening. Blessings. Bye.